All set.
Okay. It's Working with the Mind. It's a mental health project, and it means a lot to me. So, hi, my name is Sage Landers. My project is Working with the Mind, and according to NAMI, 1 in 5 Americans will experience a mental illness in a given year. That's about 65.6 million people. 1 in 5 children, either currently or at some point during their life, have had a seriously debilitating mental illness. 1 in 25 Americans live with a serious mental illness, such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or major depression. For my senior project, I organized a 5K event to raise money for NAMI, which is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, in the name of Aiden Hislop, who we lost to suicide a few years ago, and my older sister, Michaela, who NAMI has greatly impacted. They advocated for her mental well-being and helped us understand her problems more so that we can figure out how to deal with it. She now lives in a group home in Florida. We see her sometimes, but not often. Poor mental health has really affected my family. That's why I decided to do this project. Mental health is just as serious as physical health. When we don't take it seriously or recognize it in others, we treat them differently. By downplaying it, we can risk losing people we care about. That's why I chose to spread this message about how mental health matters. This is my older sister, Kayla. She's 22. That's Aiden, as you guys all know. Michaela, my older sister, she was born addicted to multiple drugs. And she had a stroke in the womb. And she also had stage 4 cancer when she was a toddler. Further this, that really messed up her brain. So her brain functions not like normally and doesn't function like the rest of us. These medications further messed with her brain, and her mental and physical health are tied together. It's also difficult to understand and be around, and she had to be under constant supervision, and this led to us having to lock our doors while we slept and other various things like that. She lived with us until she was in 8th grade, until she was too much of a danger to be around. Watching all this was extremely stressful because I was young and I just wanted an older sister, but she couldn't do that for us, and that's okay. She jokes that like I'm her older sister too. The medications and just her brain not being developed enough stunted her growth, so she's about this tall. A lot of things, like everything settled down. Michaela moved away from our family and to a facility, and it was weird at first, but honestly, I feel as if it would be more weird for her to be around than to not have her around. She continues to have difficulties to this day, but we're working on it. This just shows that people don't choose to have mental health issues. It's something that you're either born with or just come to have. These struggles are really painful and harmful for others to be around, and for themselves even. It can be harmful to relationships. My sister wouldn't have chosen this life or anything else. She wants to live with us, she wants to be around us, she wants to do better, but she physically can't. But in reality, she won't be able to live a normal life. She has to be under constant supervision still, and she can't go anywhere without herself, by herself, not even to the restroom. People's mental health don't define them, though. After all this, I would never not want her to be my older sister. She's still my older sibling. Whether I see her much or not, you need to like support people through these times because no one else will. You have to support them no matter what and no matter how difficult, because their health matters, and yeah. I still love talking to her. I still talk to her. I talk to her every single day. I just have to keep in mind that she's not really a 22-year-old. She has the mentality of a 7-year-old. So, yeah. And people's mental health can be just as deadly and dangerous as physical illness because some people take their own lives to escape what they're feeling. My sister was engaging in some dangerous behaviors. Her mental well-being was really declining, but then NAMI has helped us so much, and we owe them so much. And that is why I'm doing this project. And Michaela was able to get the help that she needs, but a lot of people aren't able to. And they're not able to get resources or the opportunity to try to better themselves. People shouldn't struggle alone, and their communities and loved ones need to reach out and make sure that they feel like they matter, because it is so important and it can help you so much. Now that's some background knowledge on how my family life was affected. Like I said earlier, I organized a 5K event earlier this May, and a fundraiser. It was also a memorial for Aiden, and I ended up raising over $3,000 for NAMI, and in the name of mental health. All profits were, of course, donated to NAMI. Because the event itself only lasted like a few hours, I needed to find other things to fill the time and get like the hours that I needed for Senior STEM. So things that I did were, they were like scientifically shown to like improve your mental health, because I struggle with mental health issues on my own, and they actually did help so much. Activities included drawing, painting, yoga, spending time outside. These were a few things. I went to like the Goffstown Railroad with like my friend and made like cool like rings and little sketches. That's my little brother Garrison, because he's never made a pie before. So I was like, hey, I'll help you make a pie. I need it for Senior STEM anyway, so we made a pie together, which was really fun. Mental health is such a serious and important topic that a plethora of different people lose people like in their lives due to it. It isn't talked about enough, and I think people are too afraid to talk about it due to the lack of understanding. And quite frankly, it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable standing up on a stage talking about it. So it's truly amazing to see how a community came together to raise money for my senior project and for donating to an organization that a lot of people didn't know was around to begin with. So I had a lot of fun doing this project, and I had fun creating the race and organizing it and talking to the founders of NAMI and the person of NAMI New Hampshire, and it was an awesome experience. And that's it. Thank you. Are there any questions? Raylan?
Did you run in the race stage?
No, I didn't. I couldn't.
How long did it take to like organize the race?
Oh, it took a really long time. So I had at the beginning of last semester to do it, and I got sponsors. Coca-Cola donated, the ComMan donated, so like a bunch of places like that. So I had to like talk to them and like also research and like plan probably like a semester really, because I've kind of just been doing nothing until now, but it wasn't really long.
Thank you so much, Sage.
Of course.
Excellent. $3,000, that's amazing.